Hello, Disc Golf Collective. My name is Phil Kunix. I'm your host. This is the Disc Golf Collective podcast. Welcome, glad to have you. We have a special guest in-house today. Very delightful treat, not remote, right here. I mean, I don't know about you guys in internet land, but we can actually see him right here. We found it. That's what's up. In studio, we got Ryan Bungard, friend of the collective, friend of disc golf. We're going to be talking to him in depth here in just a little bit. But first, how's everyone doing? Tournament director Ethan Lamb, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. It feels great to be back in the studio.
It sure does.
Yeah.
Big news. Last episode in this studio. The studio is going to move again. Good stuff.
Love it.
Love it. Ryan Bungard, how are you doing today?
Doing great.
Yeah.
Excited to be here. First time I've ever been on a podcast or YouTube, so looking forward to it.
Outstanding. I love it. Switchmaster James Smidge.
Oh, I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Doing absolutely fabulous. Just got back from vacation yesterday.
And we're good?
Went to Gatlinburg and Nashville and I got to play an amazing course. I really wish I remember the name right now, but for some reason it's lost or it's gone out of my mind. But I'll
come back to you.
I'll try to remember before the end
Disc
of the
golf
episode.
Heaven, Disc Golf Paradise.
It was the hardest course I've ever seen in the woods, honestly. And it was almost flat, but they had like 6 foot, like there'd be a fairway that was 6 feet wide, 20 or 200 feet down the fairway. And you're like, okay, well, I guess I'm throwing 2 there. And then I'll take my second shot and just take a 4 on this par 3.
Well, I mean, as long as you have a strategy, right?
Yeah, that was my strategy on almost every hole. It's like, okay, well, this is a 4. Even though it says 3 right there, I'll just take the 4. But it was beautiful. It had been developed. I'll also try to look that up, who developed it, but it was like a design company. They had used a lot of stonework for steps and walkways across watery areas and stuff. It was breathtaking, honestly. The design was just epic.
So you might say that the course itself, in addition to just being an amazing place to play, was in fact a disc golf work of art, one might say.
Yeah, I definitely would say that.
I do love a beautiful disc golf course. I mean, they usually play well.
Yeah.
And it really is something to behold when you have a really well put together disc golf course.
Also to mention, it's in the Rocky Mountains. I don't know if you've been there, but the Rockies are
beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Stunning,
nice.
One might say.
Yeah.
George McIntyre, the big bug. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Yeah. I heard you did pretty well at some disc golf.
Yeah. Me and Jim went and played league today for the ADG Traveling League.
Did you say Dr. Disc Golf, Jim Morgan?
Mm-hmm.
Played disc golf today and yet is not here in the studio?
No,
he's in trouble.
Probably needs a back adjustment after playing all day.
But can one adjust oneself? We may have to ask next time and find out.
One can teach his daughters how to adjust himself.
I mean, I don't know nothing about that. So we're up here somewhere. So yeah, you did pretty good with the Traveling League?
Yeah, me and Jim tied for first place in MA2.
MA2, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That's getting up there.
Trying to get better.
I mean, you're starting to get up to where you're going to start throwing with them big boys throwing, those long distances. And
yeah, I doubt it. But
6, 7, 8, 9 under par and things like that.
I said big distance. I thought I was going to go 6, 7, 800 feet. You went the other way.
Outstanding. I played Glow Round last Friday. Blew up on 18 where I lost my Glow Rhino.
He didn't glow it.
That's an important tip, folks. For those who are playing glow disc golf, you want to put the light on your disc. Otherwise,
Yes.
yes.
Heard it hit two things.
No,
never seen it.
it's gone until the next day when someone walks up on it in the middle of the fairway because you didn't see it there.
Now, in all fairness, there was 6 of us looking for the thing with lights.
On
Oh,
hole
man.
18, and it's not the biggest hole.
No,
That's rough.
no, but that's all right. That our pro Rhino is sure to come back at some
It's
point.
Phil's. Give
Yeah.
it back.
It'll find
Hey,
its way
look,
back just like the boss did, right?
I mean, really, I feel pretty comfortable because most people don't like throwing the discs that I throw.
They can't throw them.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, a lot of people have a hard time throwing a beat to heck and back our pro boss that only weighs 140 grams.
Yeah.
But yet, there it is in my bag. Thank you for returning my disc. I appreciate it so much. So moving right along. Let's see. We played the disc golf. Let's talk about something that the collective did last week. Tournament director Ethan Lamb had his first official tournament as
First
tournament
one.
director.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
I did. Out at Broughton last Sunday, the Dale Winners Memorial 4.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Don't do the math on Dale Winners Memorial 4. It's not
I-
going to work out.
I'm totally pleading the fifth on that. That was not my doing.
All me. So how'd that go? Tell me a little bit about your experience as tournament director.
And it was great. Definitely a lot of things. You think you're prepared,
Mhm.
and then the tournament happens. And you're like, oh, I'm not prepared, even though I'm prepared. So many things that I thought it went pretty smooth, actually. Some little things I'd like to get for next time, just basic things, just remembering like, oh, okay, we could do that different next time.
Mhm.
But I thought overall it was a great tournament. Definitely
Me
took a lot
too.
of help, people
Yeah.
helping set up sound equipment. Shout out to James for that. Julian with the shop.
Mm-hmm.
For
Everybody
sure.
pitching in, helping out. Whoever
Wow.
started the fire. I mean, it made my day really easy just getting there, setting up. Phil kind of took over MC and everything.
I mean, you know,
So it was great.
I talk a lot.
We had 45 players
Mhm.
and raised just shy of 300 pounds of food
Mhm.
and $1,819.
whoop whoop.
to food
Yeah.
pantry. So it was a
That's
great
a whole
time.
lot of food right
I
there.
Looking
played.
forward- Yeah, I'm looking forward to bigger and better next year. It always,
Look
Hurts
out,
my heart
Flyers. We're
that-
coming for you.
yeah, it hurts my heart when people are playing disc golf and I'm standing there watching, but I felt like I needed to be in the tent doing my thing.
Checking things out. Yeah, seeing what's what.
If you haven't seen
What
Jim,
what's
what's,
your old lady
Sasquatch?
do on tournament days?
the same thing she does every day, and that's make sure my 2 kids don't kill themselves.
Well, they can watch.
That's
they can watch-
important.
They can,
That's
come,
an
they can
important
come
job.
and watch.
Yeah. They actually
watch the
came out at
game.
lunchtime and they ate lunch from the food truck.
Oh yeah,
Big shout out to the
Nice.
food truck. It was
awesome.
Oh my gosh, it was
Eagle family did an
delicious.
amazing job.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Pulled
food.
pork was, oh my
Would love to
gracious.
have them
Oh,
back.
so good. Yeah.
The Phillies were good. I had a Philly. It was good. That pulled pork though, oh my
Mm.
word.
I didn't have the pulled pork. I had the Philly. It was
I had the
amazing.
Philly.
I had
It
3
was
pulled
amazing.
porks.
Nice.
I couldn't stop.
He's like, I'm going back.
Hey, look, I can appreciate that.
Yeah,
If I wouldn't have had a Philly to start with, I probably would have been right there with you.
right.
Good
I
stuff.
wouldn't have
They
been
were
able to
good.
play Sasquatch after eating 3.
I
Let's-
didn't play
Yeah.
luckily because I couldn't have played. I promise.
So we speaking of that tournament, we shot some footage with Jim's
Mhm.
GoPro that day.
Yeah.
If you haven't looked him up, Sasquatch Disc Golfer on YouTube.
Yeah.
Has
Great
anybody
channel.
seen the video he posted already?
Yes.
That poor guy
the
on
chain, the
16.
chain out one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was good.
It's
It
a
was
good
fun.
lesson in always clearing your disc.
Clear
And
them out.
He
the guy
was
that
in
putted-
trampoline mode.
The guy that putted asked him, "You want me to clear that out?" He's like, "Oh no,
No,
you're
I'm good.
fine."
Yep.
And then puts it, and
Boing.
it bounced right out off that guy's disc.
I mean, it was-
man.
You couldn't have drawn it
It
up.
was pretty comical,
Yeah.
but a great
It wa-
time. I'm looking forward to the Swizzle and Jekyll and Hyde later this year.
Ooh,
Seeing where we go from there.
Yeah.
Preview.
Fun times.
Yeah.
I think we're looking probably maybe June for Swizzle, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in
Look
there.
look for late spring, early summer for
Yeah.
Swizzle, and Jekyll and Hyde. You know, that's a
Halloween week.
Halloween
October.
weekend.
Yeah.
That one's set.
Done.
Happening.
Done.
And a note on that video, we just moved the basket on hole 16 to the right about 40 feet.
Oh, really?
Same distance, but you can see it from the red D-pad,
Oh,
and
wow.
it is not soaking wet.
Now, when did that happen?
Okay.
Sunday,
Oh,
Saturday,
my.
Saturday morning.
Well, I might have to check that out here
Yeah.
this week. And see
good
what's
time.
what.
You
So
said
2
hole
big
16?
forehands, and I'll
Yep.
be there.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's no longer right there in the mud.
Nice.
We brought it out over, cut
Mhm.
out that tree, so now you can see it straight from the red tee pad.
Wow.
It's visible the whole way down through.
Nice. I love
Constantly evolving the disc
Like
golf
it.
course.
It's
always
dry.
improvement.
It's dry.
Real quick reminder for those tuning in, those who are going to watch this before March 16th, the DGC X2, that's the Disc Golf Collective Disc Golf Club, will be having its formation meeting Thursday, March 16th at 7 p.m. For details, don't hesitate to email discgolfcollective@gmail.com, info@Appalachian Disc Golf. Reach out to us on the Facebook, either Appalachian Disc Golf or Disc Golf Collective. You can also reach Disc Golf Collective on Instagram through the DMs. And I believe Julian has Appalachian Disc Golf on Instagram as well, maybe the Twitters. He's in all kinds of places. We'll give you more contact for information for him in just a little bit. That should bring us to course 911. Alrighty, so for course 911, we are reiterating that Gold Star Park, March 19th, 10 to 1. We're going to be finishing up, cleaning up holes number 8 and number 9 is the plan. Get those all, the little bits of brush and little things that are laying around to really finish up those 2 holes. So that way we can really just complete the course, make it that really extra nice place to play disc golf, like what we were talking about, have it really buttoned up.
Yeah.
And then directly afterwards, now this is as much as I am excited to see a course completed and finished, I think I might be more excited about this. So tournament director Ethan Lamb and I, we are looking at trying out, beta testing a new format. I don't know, have you heard about this, Ryan, yet?
I don't think I have.
So this is what
Check
we're looking
this
at.
out.
It's kind of like a relay, right?
Yep. A relay.
Mhm.
Exactly what it is.
Okay, so how's that work?
So we're hoping to do it'd be threesomes,
Mhm.
right? And the way that it would work is you'd have your team of 3.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be based off of your score
Okay.
and the time that it takes you to finish your round.
Uh-huh.
You'll get scored on both of those.
Both of them.
So if the team was myself, Phil, and George,
Okay.
one of us would start on hole 1.
Okay.
And say I started on hole 1. As soon as I finish hole 1, Phil would tee off on hole 2.
But I prefer number 3 though.
Okay, so George tees off on number 2.
Yes.
You know, fancy.
Yes.
And then when he finishes on 2, then Phil would start on 3. As soon as
Okay.
Phil finishes on 3, I'd start on 4.
So that means as soon as you finish 1,
I gotta
you're
book it.
booking it to 4.
Yep.
So that way you can be at 4's tee box by the time I'm finishing with number 3.
Yep.
And then what?
And then George would be at 5. You'd be at 6.
Uh-huh.
I'd be at 7. George 8.
He's got
And then I'm
Finish
going to
out at
ace,
9.
and then I'm acing number 9.
That's right. So
Okay.
you kind of want to work your team not only based on skill, but who you think's gonna be able to go up and down the hills at Gold Star and who's gonna get there quickly.
So
And put in a
me
good round.
being a morbidly obese person and a slightly overweight body, right?
Okay.
You don't want me doing all the running per se,
Mhm.
but I do like those ace runs on 6 and 9.
Okay.
I like where this is going. So I don't do the running, but I do the ace running.
Phil's just trying to walk.
I mean, I'm just saying, I know what I
And I do
prefer.
the
It's like
drone
you
filming.
guys got 1 through 5. I'll do 6. You
Yeah.
get 7 and 8.
But
I'll
like
just
you
be
think-
at 9.
Well, I'm still going to do
I'll
3.
meet you at the end.
I'm still doing 3. I will truck it up the hill on 3.
But like if you think of the poor guy
That's
that
rough.
plays number 2, he's gonna be at the far end of the parking lot or at the driveway coming in, play hole 2, and then have to run
To
up the hill
5.
and clear back down the other side to 5,
Mhm.
and then play
Oh.
back up the hill at 5, and then he's got to run clear to 8, the
Hmm.
farthest part away from the park too.
And
play
that's
hole 8.
why I wasn't interested in playing.
So your best shape person should play
Yes,
hole 2.
Yes.
and maybe.
Yeah.
But if your best in shape person really sucks at disc golf,
Right. You're gonna
There
want
may be
them on the
some
on the short
strategy.
hole.
I mean,
Yeah, but those holes are kind of
Camera
tough
4.
for
Yeah.
everybody.
It really just
Yeah.
depends on who can throw better when they're out of breath.
James.
that's true
Yeah,
too.
I'm
So
sorry.
it
No,
should be
it's all right.
a good time of
Sorry.
the relay and
So
Something new.
ideally, we will have probably 2, maybe 3 groups to try this out with. And once again, this is going to be March 19th at Gold Star. Please come out, help out with a little maintenance. 10 to 1 o'clock, not a lot of time, just a little bit of work for a lot of people, and it'll go by just like that. And then we can have some fun, beta test a new format.
so just make sure, because you're going to make these poor saps work all morning long and then make them run a relay race.
Yes, and the reason for that, okay, there's a little thinking behind this.
Fill me in.
Is what if we wanted to run this on an 18-hole course? Now we
Dig
see
it.
what they're looking at the end of 18.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
So are
I am a
wheels
bit
out of the
sadistic as
question?
well.
Can we ride a bike?
Nope. Segway's okay.
You might be able to sled down the hill on your disc.
I'm probably gonna roll down the hill. I'm just
I
saying.
know.
Hey, you know that
I'm gonna
was.
save
Me
breath.
too.
Kind of like one more little plug about Gold Star.
Yes, sir.
If no one has thrown what did you throw? A forehand roller, backhand roller
Oh,
down the hill?
yes, I threw a DX Shark forehand.
Forehand.
Going on number 4 down towards the fire department, and just a little thing, make it turn over. I threw it flat, it turned, it landed, it rolled all the way down the hill, all 300 feet, and then about another 20 some feet past the basket.
And not once, but twice. Played it through twice. Threw the same shot twice and was right on circle 1,
Yeah, it worked out.
edge of circle 1 both times.
I like throwing rollers. What? In
It
ways
was-
that you would never see them throw.
Nighttime rollers,
It was the
Look,
goofiest shot I've
daytime
ever seen.
rollers,
I
throw-
backhand rollers.
I throw super understable, wing all the way down super high as your line, just flip them all the way over to a roller going uphill.
Right.
You know,
If you've
I'll
ever
throw-
played with me, if you're thinking about a shot, I'm always like, forehand roller.
Yeah, what do you know?
He took it to heart.
But a forehand roller makes sense. But a DX Shark?
Yeah, just throw it
Downhill?
flat.
He likes them discs. man.
No, that Shark, I did that forehand.
That's what I said.
Yeah, forehand, just, threw it flat though. Just let it, come on
Oh,
over,
yeah.
over, give it a little
Yes.
too much rotation, and it just turns right on over, lands on the edge, goes right on down the hill.
I started throwing a putter down that hill.
Yeah, but you also throw a PA5 on 13 off of Buckeye, that's like 400 feet down, crazy. Whatever.
you're
You throw
going-
putters everywhere.
You're going downhill.
Yeah, all right. Well, after downhill, because this segment is going downhill quick.
Very quickly.
Let's move right along to our tournament segment. All righty. So that is Gold Star Park, where we are going to be having our. I got to hold on a second before I get control of the mouse. Where we are going to have our work day and our beta test of our new format. Sir, may I have the mouse to move over to our first tournament? Which should be Frosted Flat Rocks, yes?
I always want to call it Frosted Flakes. I can't every time I see it. I want to call it Frosted Flakes.
And I have talked to someone from the Lancaster Disc Golf Alliance. Those folks are doing well up there. Things are going well. But yes, what do we have going on with the
Yeah, Frosted Flat Rocks is going to be this Saturday. Hard to believe March is here already. So March 4th, Lancaster Disc Golf Alliance. Looks like as of a few minutes ago, 78 players registered already. It is benefiting the Foundation's dinner, the Foundation dinners. Serves the needy of Fairfield County. And $70. It's actually a team event.
Yeah.
I like that. Raising money for Foundation dinners right here in Lancaster. They're gonna have ace funds, CTPs, mulligans, a minimum of 3 CTPs, and they're hoping many, many more. A bunch of the proceeds we donated to Foundation dinners. You can get 20 mulligans at this tournament.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's
20.
more than we offered.
Way more than we offered.
Look, we said you could get 5 on the first round, and as a team,
yeah.
I
5 on the second round.
The mulligans at the Holiday Bowl.
Yeah.
is unlimited.
Unlimited, yes, unlimited mulligans. Could you imagine?
No, that would take forever. That's
mean,
bad enough
depending.
watching some of these guys throw 2 or 3 shots in a row. But anyway, yeah, March 4th, they're doing 2 rounds, 21 holes around. They're
Mhm.
going to have lunch on site as well. And then cash payout for all open divisions. Hocking Hills Disc Golf
Yes.
setting up the store. It's going to be sweet.
Did you see Hocking Hills Disc Golf donated a basket for a raffle?
How awesome is that?
I mean, who couldn't use a basket? I don't care if you have 18 baskets at your house waiting to go in the ground someplace, you could still use another basket, because who doesn't need a practice basket at the course, at their home? Heck, maybe you need a practice basket to take to a school in your local area to
go.
do a little school clinic, because I'm telling you what, schools love that. And the disc golf community loves having the youngsters coming up, learning how to play disc golf, because realistically, the kids now are going to show the pros what's what here in 10 years.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yeah, we never threw like that. What are you guys doing?
So, yeah, that should be a good tournament
Oh,
this Saturday.
okay.
Next one I've got, driving for dollars.
Yeah. This is an important one.
Absolutely.
We got 59 players for a week from today. While I myself cannot make Hilliard, Ohio, this is one that we need to see filled out.
For
I mean,
sure.
really.
Yeah, fundraiser. Brad Schick's hosting it up at Roger Reynolds Municipal Park in
Mhm.
Hilliard. And looks like it's $30 for everybody whenever they're playing. Cash payouts for everybody,
Yep.
AMs or pros. So Andy's having a surgery, and he's gonna be out for a couple months, and they're using this to raise some money to offset some of the medical costs for him and his family. $30 entry, 20 is going to go right to Andy. The other 10 is going to go toward the cash payout. So definitely a good fundraising tournament for him, put on by a great disc golfer and Brad Schick, who's been very visible in our area for a number of years. Always
Absolutely.
makes big tournaments down here, comes over to Fairmont. You see him every year at Seth Burton. Seems like a great guy and a good person for the disc golf community. So and you do
runs
help
great
out.
tournaments too.
Mhm.
I have
Yeah.
not played one of his tournaments yet.
I played it's probably been 3 or 4 years ago in a tournament where it was a 1-round disc golf, 1-round ball golf
Oh wow.
in Columbus. It
cool.
was a blast.
Okay.
I did horrible, but I had so
Sounds
much
like
fun. Yeah, it was fun.
That's
Disc golf and ball golf.
Yeah,
I like it.
in
on the
one
same
event.
day?
one event.
Yeah,
Wow.
event.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And if you could do it on the same course, it'd be great. He didn't.
Yeah.
So we had to drive, but it either way, it was a blast.
Look out, Worthington.
Yeah.
We're coming for you.
I know.
Spoiler.
Mixed tournament.
Okay. We got next the Ace Run Alley at Dunbar City Park.
Mhm.
Saturday, March 11th. It's put on by the Disc Golf Sports Center, Steve Kepsel,
Yep.
down at Dunbar. This one is I would say this is more of a introduction to disc golf tournament. $15
Yeah.
to get in, 1 round, no OBs. The idea is that you're bringing people in that would like to start playing disc golf or might be brand new. Just give them a pretty laid back idea of what a tournament's like. Yes, sir.
With the storming and the brains and such, we need to throw probably 1, maybe 2 of these this year. It's a basic C tier, get folks in. I mean, just real basic entry level beginning tournament, maybe at like Gold Star.
Yeah, I'd love to see something like that at Gold Star and do
Oh, God.
do tee times.
Yeah.
That way you
really
could
easy.
have as many people as you wanted.
Flex start.
Yeah, a flex start on a Saturday or a Sunday and just
Mhm.
run it. Let them come in as they want. Give them a little something for showing up, and
Yep.
let them play.
It's beautiful. There's beautiful things happening here.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're getting a coffee mug and a mini as their player pack. I mean, $15 for those.
and when you ask PDGA what you can do to grow the sport, one of the things they're going to tell you time and time again is throw a basic entry level tournament. That way new players can get a feel for what that tournament environment is like, what a structured event is like. And so that way they get used to that, learn, and then when they experience it and enjoy it, they see those bigger tournaments, they know what to expect. And it's a little less daunting to
Yeah.
enter a B or an A tier tournament.
Yep. You know, one thing with this tournament though too, I liked. I wasn't paying too much attention to it, but it's shotgun start. but it's at 2 different times. They're gonna have a shotgun start at 8
Mhm.
and then another one at 10.
Mhm.
So not really tea times.
Yeah.
But sort of tea times. That makes sense.
It's different.
All right. What we got next, Phil? Saturday, March 11th.
One and done.
One and done. Valley Trails. We're seeing a lot of these pop up. These one and dones. One round and then get on home.
Mhm.
So one and done, March 11th. Andrew Hypes hosting this tournament at Valley Trails in Newark, Ohio. Again, one round.
Now you will notice there is a reason
Mhm.
because it's a series.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
Sanctioned C tier
Ooh.
events. One round. I forget how many they said they were doing. There was a number of them that I had seen posted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a collection of tournaments they're going to host throughout the 2023 season. Goal is to put on fun tournaments with real stakes while being conscious of your time. First one, like we said, Newark, Ohio. It's on the Licking Valley Church of Christ property. 18-hole course, open holes, wooded holes, island holes. One thing I saw with these, no player packs for these tournaments in the name of maximizing payout for top finishers at the end of the series.
Yeah, get you a cash tournament real quick,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, and these for one round, I mean, these aren't terrible. $25 or $35 entry fee, depending on what division you're in.
Yep.
Not too bad at all.
Not at all.
A lot of good stuff coming up in March. Start seeing that disc golf season really crank up.
Yeah.
All right. Monday, March 13th. On a Monday, starts the Tier 1 side of the Columbus Match Play Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Columbus, Ohio. Another one by Andrew Hypes. I'm hoping I say his name right. Everybody here knows him. 2023 Match Play Championship. This starting one is for 916 and above rated players. You have 1 week to play around. So a match play, you'll get matched up. There's 5 weeks. You'll get matched up with somebody and you both have a week to finish your round, which is very convenient if you're working or have families, to be able to have a whole week.
Mm-hmm.
32 players on each bracket. First place for pros, $1,000 payout. Yeah,
It's not bad.
not bad at all. $1,000, second place $500, and third and fourth at $250.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, extra grand in my pocket.
No.
I
All
could-
nice courses, pretty close to the Columbus area. If I lived a little closer to that, I mean, I've thought about playing it myself just because you have a whole week.
I could make a lot of disc golf happen for $1,000.
No doubt.
Just saying, we could make a lot of disc golf happen for
Yep.
$1,000.
Yep. And then following that one right up, same day is the Tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody 916 or 915 and below, sorry. Same idea as the other one, 5 weeks. They're going to be doing match play. You have a week to get your round in. First place on the AM side, $600. Second place, $300. Third and fourth, $150. Pretty good payout for an AM side.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better than 3 discs and a thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely good tournament.
Nothing,
great
not
courses.
that there's anything wrong
Nope.
with 3 discs and a thank you. I'm just
No.
saying. Just saying.
All right. What do we got next? I'm
Um,
heartbroken over the next one.
are you?
I am Van Man at the Valley.
Look at
If
that.
you've never played Valley Park, it is a great course. I had every intention of signing up for this tournament and went home after Dale Winters, went to sign up and it was full. They're full. The wait list going. I would still recommend getting on the wait list. Anything Andy Harshberger runs is a great tournament. Valley Park is a blast to play at. They're playing 2 rounds, Valley Park. Saturday, March the 18th, C tier. Sweet looking stamp for that tournament.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing 2 rounds, 1 day.
Yep. I like the
Either-
format.
Oh yeah, and again, all these entries are fantastic. $22 up to 47. I mean, that's not terrible at all to get in on a good tournament.
Yeah, novice and juniors.
Yep.
Nice. Love that.
They should probably add, it said Van Man Disc responsible for refunds, cancellation. They always bring drinks as well. Multiple types of drinks. Like they always have water and Gatorade at least. I've
Yeah.
seen many other drinks there before. So
And again, Andy always puts on a fabulous tournament.
he does. Takes care of everybody for sure.
And on to the
This
next.
is Bring Your Own Cougar. No, this is Bring Your Own Partner Cougar Cup. Yeah.
Oh,
You're welcome, Internet.
ooh. Bring your own partner. Cougar Cup warm up March 18th. Wagner's hosting this. Mount Vernon Nazarene University. They're trying to use this as a fundraiser for the upcoming C tier on April 8th. They're trying to raise money for some new baskets for this.
Yeah, and this is the warm up for the
Yeah.
upcoming C tier. Yeah.
Yep. So $50 a team. You're either above 900 or below 900. 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Looks like, again, they're trying to do this to raise money for new baskets for this tournament on April 8th. And like I said, a warm up, you can expect to play pretty much the exact same layout and rules. So if you're looking for a good warm up for a good C tier,
Yeah.
give this one a check out.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, like a warm up tournament.
I haven't
core
played
tournament.
that course either. There's so many courses in Ohio I need to get to. They're relatively close.
You ready? One more? You got one more?
I got a bunch more.
Yeah,
but we can roll with one more. I
we'll
know
go
we gotta
one more.
go. Patty's Day hangover.
What? Patty's
Is this
Day.
is this bring your own patty or bring your own partner for Patty's Day?
Can you bring both?
Sure. I like the format of this one. Sunday, March 19th, the Only Tangy Disc Golf Club putting it on.
Are we talking Patty
Kinslow,
Melts? or-
Sunbury, Patty Melt. St. Patty's Day. Let's
Oh.
go. $80 a team. Not bad. And first round, worst throw format. Second round, best throw. And they're going to have lunch in between from PJ's Family Restaurant in Sunbury, beverages by PJ's and Tom's West.
Tom West, yeah, he's the realtor. He throws a lot of tournaments. He's responsible. That Tom West guy, he's responsible for a lot of disc golf
Yep.
in that Olentangy area. I'm telling you what, he throws a lot of tournaments.
So again,
Good on
bring your
him.
bring
Good
your
on
own
him.
partner. Says all players, including the pros, get a
What?
player pack of a tournament disc and a T-shirt.
Including the
Tournament
pros.
t-shirt. That's what it says. right there.
Unheard of.
Have to register for the divisions your highest rated player qualifies for. Again, first round, 2 rounds of 18 holes. Looks like open and intermediate are playing from long tees. Everybody else is playing from shorts. Worst. Have any of you guys played a worst throw format?
Yes.
I have
You really?
not.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's brutal.
I would think
Yes.
that would be a blast.
You really want to find a partner that
Throws like you do.
throws
Yeah.
like you do.
Yeah, because you end up in the same spots.
Yeah.
And know that, yeah.
So, like
Yeah.
you need one like 3 feet from the basket, and you need one like 5 feet from the basket.
And I noticed
Dig it.
that on the worst throw format, right? If player A hits an ace and player B does not, right? The team plays from player B's spot, but player A still gets the ace fund money.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Both have to throw an ace for an ace to count on worst throw.
I think if you had a team where both guys threw an ace on the same hole on the
Wow.
same throw, I would
Redonkulous.
just give them a trophy and like,
Yeah,
here's your
just you
payout. I don't
win.
care where you finish. You got
Yeah.
first place in
Done.
my book. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
We're done.
You win.
absolutely.
You're amazing.
Yeah, $5 ace fund for that one, and then $5 CTP as well. They're gonna have at least 6 CTPs out there.
I mean, you know,
Pretty sweet.
getting it done.
Yeah.
It's a bunch.
Yep. Be good
But
to
they
see
also
Patty's
have
Day tournament.
4 assistant TDs.
Wow. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
That's-
We'll get there
Sounds like
too.
a great idea.
We'll get there.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, on that note, I would like to thank our first segment sponsor for all they do. That's that Julian Powell at Appalachian Disc Golf. Now, one of the things that you may know or may not, maybe you've never seen the podcast before, maybe this is your first time, but Appalachian Disc Golf on the website, a weight and picture of every disc. Now, if you want to see what you're getting, it's right there. It's a picture. If you want to know how much it weighs, it's right there. You don't have to, like, man, that's the best stamp on the best color disc ever. You don't, and then you're like, I hope it's in my weight. Nope. You know before you get there. You know before it's sent to you. It's a beautiful thing. Now, you can reach Julian Powell in Appalachian Disc Golf at 305 and a half 30th Street in Vienna. The phone number 304-917-1691. Now, once again, since I'm waiting for you to get your pencil and your paper, your pen, and because you don't realize that this is on the internet, you can pause it and just go get your stuff and then come back. Once again, the number is 304-917-1691. Friday to Saturday, 11 to 6 typically. Now, you can call, find out if he's going to be in, if you're going to be at other hours, or maybe he'll be there when's available, maybe not normal hours. He tries to work with you, right? www.appalachiandiscgolf.com on the Facebook and the Instagram. And once again, weights and picks of every disc. I believe he's working on weights and picks of every bag, basket, mini, and poster as well, but that has yet to be seen. More to come on that. Our second segment sponsor, Bat Layer Studios. Now, this podcast has been coming out of Bat Layer Studios for 14 episodes now, roughly 30 weeks. Yes, that doesn't add up. There was a 2-week period where we missed an episode. There was a tournament happening, but this is episode 14 for 30 weeks now since August of last year. This podcast has been coming out of Bat Layer Studios. And at Bat Layer Studios, not only can you put your podcast online at any number of streaming locations, they do the green screen here, music recording. Maybe you just need to get a little audio track for some other project. That can happen as well. Full studio needs for just about anything you can think of here at Bat Layer Studios. That's going to be on Facebook. You can also get to batlayerstudio@gmail.com. The phone number, 360-551-5133. That way you too can book studio time at Bat Layer Studios. Go get live at Bat Layer Studios. We'll be right back in just a minute.
We have the weight of every disc. We have a photo of every disc. Capture the QR code now to check us out.
Back Collective. My name's Phil Kunix. I'm your host. This is the Disc Golf Collective podcast. Thank you for hanging around past our break and our sponsor messages. Today, we have a special guest in studio, Ryan Bungard. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
I am excited. I am doing well. There's big things happening in the collective. And above all that, here you are in the studio. I mean, that's exciting. That's exciting. So I first met Ryan a little over a year ago at the Indoor Putting League at Jackson Park, put on by Appalachian Disc Golf. That was a good time. We did the Putt 360.
Putt 360.
Putt 360 format, which is a good format if you're looking for a putting league to do. Look that up. That's a good time. You get distances.
I hold the record in that league. I showed up once and blew it up.
Mr. Record Holder. What is your record, Mr. Record Holder?
I don't remember because I don't remember what the high score was. It was like 100 and something.
Then it's not
70 something. I think.
Whatever. You can't remember the number. That
I
it
just
doesn't
remember
happen.
that after the league was over,
nor deny.
after the league was over, it was like I think it was 5 points over anybody else that had played it. It was a good feeling.
I was gonna say the total points are 360.
I think
I'm
I'm
winning the
going
game, but I think you were in the mid twos.
I think I was. Yeah.
All right.
I missed 4 putts total.
At least
Yeah.
at least there's some sort of corroboration because I was looking for, peer-reviewed evidence.
Yeah.
Just
Well, it was a great night and it was a lot of fun. And I really liked the format because you get in a flow and you can just putt.
Yes.
It was great.
Yeah.
And Phil and I got our kids involved.
Oh yeah, it was a beautiful thing. The youngins
That's awesome.
did their own thing with their own tags.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the emoji 3D printed tag. She still has that thing. There was look.
That's cool.
When we bought, she used her winnings and my winnings as well at Julian's store at Appalachian Disc Golf. And she got a real nice hand-eye bag. And the first thing she did wasn't put discs in it. She put her tag on it.
You asked me earlier about those tags. I forgot. I did make those. Yeah, the emoji kid. Or
The
the
emoji
emoji tags, because
Yeah.
wanted to have some fun with them. It's
Absolutely.
Me-
The kids don't care about the number.
No.
Absolutely. So real quick, one of the things that we do when we're talking to a guest for the first time is we talk a little bit about when you got started with disc golf. So let's talk a little bit about your disc golf beginnings.
Disc golf beginnings started a long time ago, but then just stopped. So started about 2004.
Mhm.
Really the only course around here that I knew of at least was Mount Wood.
Yep.
That was when it was 9-hole course, the old layout. I was in college at the time, tried to get some friends to play. No one wanted to play. I lived in Vienna, driving out there, working on a fast food salary.
Mhm.
Gas jumped up, so I just kind of got discouraged, got out of it. Just didn't have the community like we do
Right.
now. And 2 years ago, I always kept my disc, and they were always just sitting around collecting dust. And my son at the time was 6. Was like, I want to throw those. I'm like, oh, I really don't know what we can do with them. I mean, don't have a place to go throw. Even though Jackson was right over the hill, I didn't
Mhm.
realize Jackson,
OVU at the time too.
OVU, yeah. So Julian actually put on a clinic for different age groups, and he started off with Riker's age group, my son, first, and like 3 hours later was the adult. So I signed him up. Then I went back and took the clinic, got to know Julian, a few others real well.
Mhm.
Started getting into it, playing the glow leagues, which
Mhm.
my favorite thing to do is glow. And
Which
just
will be
kinda-
happening here in a little bit.
and then it just kind of took off there and got involved a bunch of different ways. So,
So real quick, because folks need to know.
Mhm.
Let's see, it's 8:44 now. We're probably looking at finishing up about 9:15. We'll probably have glow over at Gold Star at about 9:25, 9:30. Okay, so that aside, well, people need time to travel and things like that.
I understand.
So really for about the last 2 years is when you've really been getting into this.
Yeah, the last 2 years.
Dig it. Okay, mainly you play a home course for you.
Jackson's basically really about the only course we play. We play Gold Star quite a bit because 9 holes. My son's in 3 or 4 different other sports, so we've got a busy week. So if we can just go out and grab quick 9 holes, that's what we usually do.
Oh, that
So
Gold Star is a real kid-friendly course.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. So we've been playing disc golf for a little bit. Now, the reason you're here today is one of the things we do here on the Disc Golf Collective is we celebrate those who just take it upon themselves. They just do. They make disc golf happen. No one asks them. You just do your part. You enjoy disc golf and you enjoy making disc golf better for other folks, right?
Correct.
So one of the things that really clued me into where you participate, how you participate and what you do for the community is just workday over at Jackson. And you were already there with the truck. You got chainsaws, spin trimmers, gas, this, that, and the other. It's just the stuff you already have.
Yep.
You just brought it out and you're like, hey, let's go.
Yeah. Once I started getting back into disc golf and really enjoying it, 9 times out of 10, if I'm playing, I've got my son out there with us.
Mhm.
Most discouraging thing is throwing in a big briar patch and having to go in and get it, or hitting a fallen tree that fell over the week before because of a storm. So I was in the need of a new weed eater. So I was like, well, I'm looking at this one, spend the extra couple, $20, $30, get one I could multi-purpose use up at the course. So I did that.
You see that, guys? You need a new weed eater. And you get one that you can use for the disc golf course as well. So when you're looking at the store, right? You're going down whatever big box store or outdoor equipment store that you're at, right? And you got your missus with you there, right? and you're looking, and she's like, well, this will take care of everything you need. And you're looking at Billy Badass Weed Eater over there that has like 70 cc more power, and it's going to take out small trees. And you're like, well, that's what I need on it. She's like, no, we got like a 50 by 60 foot yard that you're doing the fence line. You don't need all of that. And you're like, yeah, but disc golf. Okay, we'll go get that one for disc golf. Lesson learned there.
Well, I may have stretched the truth and said, hey, I could really help out like some of the elderly family members weed eating their hillsides.
I like it. I like it.
Multi-purpose.
Smart man.
Yeah, see, it's all about how the presentation happens, right?
So, but no, it's if I'm upgrading something, I usually do. I look at the cost. I'm like, well, for a couple more bucks, if I could use it up the course, let's do
Right.
it. And usually,
Absolutely.
if I'm spending the extra little money, it's better equipment. It's going to last me longer, anyways. So
Mhm.
Right.
yeah. So
Now, you do a lot of stuff in the community other than maintain Jackson Park or help maintain Jackson Park, right?
I do.
The first thing that I saw that you did in the community were those pink ones right over there. Now we've got a lot of stuff here, guys. This is cool stuff. So let's talk about these pink objects right here.
All right. So what these are, going back to
Let me see one of those real quick.
sure. Going back to a putting league, I bought a 3D printer. I was like, well, how can I use this for disc golf also? There you go.
There, look at that.
So when we were playing disc or the putting league, at 1st
Mhm.
it was kind of cold winter, but we had a couple really nice days
Yeah.
pop up. So we took that putting league outside.
Oh, that was a good time.
It
That's-
was until the wind picked up and my scores went down.
Well, I mean, that was the first time I ever put my hand on a tilt.
Yeah, I
Thank
remember
you, Mr.
that.
Floyd.
So, but I went home and I think Julian actually had some of these in his shop. I'm not sure where he got them, but I came up with my own design through the numbers, and I
Go ahead, throw that right up in front of the camera
Sure.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the
There you
10 on there?
So,
That's going right back to that the Disc Golf 360 putting league.
Yeah, so I've got 2 practice baskets in the backyard. So I got tired of moving them around, and you need to measure out starting at 10 feet every 5-minute increment or 5-foot
yeah.
increments. So I designed threw these in the yard. So now if I move the basket, we use this putting marker or this chip here. We just know to set the basket right on there. We've got the other ones laid out, and I mean, it just saves me more time, and I can play more disc golf.
Yeah, I love it.
So
And more than that, you can really tune your putts in,
you can,
right?
yeah.
You know exactly where circle 1 is. You know where that bullseye space is. You know where you need to actually give it a little putt as opposed to
Yep.
right?
Where,
Yeah,
where do I get a set of these?
I
Like
think I can
tonight?
hook you up. So,
Sweet.
yeah, and at first, I just made them with just some regular 3D filament. Then I started looking around, and once again, I like glow. So I
Oh,
did
no.
something like hot pink.
Don't you-
These are mine.
Those glow.
Don't
No,
you-
they don't glow.
I was about to-
I was gonna say what?
I was about to bust out the wall and say, "Take my money."
Yeah, no, I do have the 3D filament, but from my testing, is once it's out in the sun for so long, it loses that glow.
Oh,
And
sure.
So, but these ones are black light sensitive.
Oh, sweet.
So you can
Oh.
hit with your black light, but they'll glow that way. But they just don't
Stay glowing. You'll
Yeah.
see them though.
Yeah, they react to the black light,
Nice.
Beautiful,
Sweet.
beautiful.
and all they do is take a little yardstick you can buy down at Lowe's, Walmart. just
Yeah.
stick right through there, and you're good to go.
Landscaping stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
Beautiful. Now, I also happen to know that in this year, and I have one of these.
Yeah.
You did bag tags for Julian for Appalachian Disc Golf, did you
I did.
not? Yeah.
I did. I have one somewhere here. Don't know what I did with it.
I got mine in my car.
Oh, we got one right here.
Oh,
So,
there it is.
yeah,
so this is your tag. You are number 21.
Yeah, I haven't got out to
Nice.
play, so
Oh, well, guess
when
what's
I
happening
bought
tonight?
mine, I said, "Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'll take a higher number." So,
Guess what's happening
That's what I
tonight?
do.
but yeah, no, it's
I'm going to 21 tonight.
yeah, I talked to Julian.
I'll give you my dollar.
we designed a tag, and we got those
It's a good looking
close-
tag.
Yeah, and with that,
And it's
ADG
both sides,
logo,
too.
Yeah, it's printed on both
Ah.
sides. It really that color pops on those.
Folks at home,
do,
go ahead,
yeah.
go ahead and
Amazing.
freeze frame that at home and zoom in. It's beautiful. They're beautiful, beautiful tags.
And is that a Julian design and you made them?
Yeah, that's a design Julian sent me, and then I
Yeah.
just threw his logo and
Yeah, he
did
comes
the
up
colors.
with some amazing design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I
So-
like with these wires for your clasp as opposed to a carabiner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like those. I don't know if I like them more or less than the carabiners, but I do like them.
Yeah,
I do like them. They're not going anywhere.
No,
No.
extremely lightweight. So
Yeah.
And I can't imagine, some of the carabiners that you see on a lot of tags. I get it. They're not the best. They're not the best carabiners, but they tend to wear out from time to time. I can't imagine that's wearing out.
no, I don't think so.
That's not gonna wear
I
out.
have like a suggestion that so I get made fun of a lot of like I'm a janitor walking down the fairway because I have like 20 tags just jingling like crazy on my bag, So those little rubber stoppers around them?
Yep.
That might not be a bad idea.
Oh my
So I
gracious,
do
listen
have
to
some of
you.
those. They don't fit on these tags here.
Gotcha.
These are a little bit larger tags, and
Yeah.
really, especially with Julian's, really get his logo out there.
Yeah.
Or you could
the
just
only-
put your big thing of tags in your bag.
Yeah.
That's what I end up doing. I do, and then it takes up the room for my phone or my
Bingo.
wallet.
Oh my God, you're carrying around that many tags?
I have right
Have
now
you
I
heard
have
them things
8
jingle?
tags. Yeah,
Why don't
they
you just throw
jingle
something
like
my
crazy.
way? I don't have any.
I mean, like I got last year, previous year. I keep all my tags together, but
Yeah.
they have a home.
I don't have that many. Well, I have the old school bag, like backpack that. What is it? The Trooper, the dynamic disc
I
Trooper.
mean,
There's like literally 2
It
little tiny
might-
pockets on it.
We might have to have a fundraiser just so Smidge can get a new bag and put his tags in.
You're gonna have to find a better one than that, though. I
just
love
need to
that
start-
bag. It's a great bag.
Gotta start playing more tournaments and win a bag.
I know, right?
Something.
Yep.
You have another tag design?
I do. So, I mean, this may
Sample.
fix your problem there. This one's actually made out of a wood material, and it has a cover or laminate side on both sides, and it's printed colors.
Well,
on
it
the
looks
green
amazing
screen,
on
so-
green screen. Yeah.
I can't wait to see the playback on that
Oh,
one.
it looks
Yeah, there you go.
absolutely.
Oh
cool.
yeah, that's awesome.
It's see through.
Yeah, I didn't think that one through when I brought that sample.
No,
That's all right.
That was a
That's
great.
all right.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, that's cool looking.
So yeah, that's we got a bunch of different style tags, and what I did was kind of going back to the getting involved. I had this printer and I had the press and everything to be able to make all this stuff. So I was like, well, why can I not make these tags? And I just kind of give them to the clubs at a lower cost,
Yeah.
so they can sell these tags and
Yeah.
more money back into their club and disc golf.
So you're a guy that helps disc golf clubs.
Yes. Yeah.
Could you do that? Can you do that there in internet land? Is there some skill that you provide or know how to do that you can help your local club with? Take 10 minutes, think about it. Get back to me. Now this one. Let's check
This
that
one
out.
there.
That's something else.
Let's see here. Oh,
Is
green
that
screen again.
a
But
T
Yeah.
sign?
So the green are trees.
yeah, the trees are in there. They're the
Yep.
ones that's
Oh, that is awesome.
So
It's
So-
invisible. The trees are invisible.
Not when I play.
That's so cool.
kind of
Yeah.
going back to that glow. I mean, if you don't see the trees, you don't hit them. So
That's what I'm saying.
They're not there.
That's
Don't look
genius.
at them. That's what I know.
That is so genius. Now, this is this actually Jackson Park's #2 right there?
that is actually Jackson Park's #2. This is actually not a sign that will be on their course.
Okay.
We actually did contact the city, and the city is willing to get these vinyl printed. And Jackson has those nice big metal signs.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to come out to be. I designed these holes or the T signs and dropped them off to the printer the other day. I don't know when they'll be done, but I think they're going to be like 11 by 14 size. So, I mean, they're
Nice.
gonna be
Wow.
decent-sized
Yeah.
T signs. So
That's pretty cool.
that's pretty exciting.
And
Yep, that's on metal, so it's not going to go anywhere. You put a couple screws in that, and
Nice.
That's like,
And that's actually a
Wow.
sample, so that's a lot thinner. That's just something I wanted to bring to show you guys tonight.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the actual T signs that I could do would be just a little bit larger and probably double the thickness.
that's
Wow.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
That'd be
Great work,
sweet.
man.
Now,
Thank you.
Looks awesome.
one of the things that you had mentioned previously that caught my attention, okay, is that you really try to figure out how to do these things as inexpensively as possible.
That's correct.
I mean, never mind. Oh yeah, just throw money in and be done. I have a problem with that. But
Yeah.
but really just taking the idea and then really seeing how you can do it.
Yeah. So the reason behind trying to keep this as cheap as possible is more money I can spend on discs. To be honest with you,
I love
that's
it.
exactly
that's
what it
good
is.
math.
So,
That
think
is
we all
good
have that
quality
problem.
math.
so I mean, right here, like YouTube,
Yeah.
great example of how to learn to do stuff.
Yeah.
This right here, this tag was designed that design was made on Inkscape. It's a free software you can go out and download.
Okay.
You have other photo editing softwares like GIMP, once again free. You
Yeah.
can do all this stuff and then print it off. This T sign here, this metal T sign, believe
Yeah,
it or
this
not, was
blew my mind.
PowerPoint. So
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, that was actually all created in PowerPoint except the trees you can't see. I had to go get those off of another free software or free website. But other than that, everything was designed in PowerPoint. So
That's impressive.
What was that free website? Just out of curiosity.
GIMP?
that free website
one.
was, I think, freepick.com.
Okay,
You want to spell that free PIK. Don't spell it a different way
gotcha.
because other things may pop up.
Yeah.
PIK people.
You're gonna learn
PIK.
all kind of
Yes.
things here on the Disc Golf Collective.
Yeah, but once again, going back out there with the youth and stuff, Jackson's not an easy course. It's wooded, it's up and down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and a couple blind holes.
Bunch of blind.
Yeah, a bunch of blind holes. So I took actually a group of co-workers out with me, and we went out there and played. And a couple of them was like, "Well, if we didn't have you, we wouldn't know where we were throwing." I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, that's true." So I was like, "I work with PowerPoint, Excel,
Signs.
all the time." So I was like, "Well, let's just make this happen." So
Now, some of the other things that you've worked on as far as 3D printing for courses, next T signs?
I have. I did not have any of those with
That's
me.
all right.
I 3D printed some little arrows
Mhm.
that just say next. Screw those into the tree. What else have I done? You can do the little basket hangers, and you can get most of these designs off the internet for free. You don't have to sit there and
Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. I think the website's thingiverse.com. So you go out there and just type in disc golf. When I first started doing this about a year ago, I think it was maybe 10, 15 different designs out there. Now, I haven't checked for a while, but there's quite a few disc golf things, little trophies you can even make. I mean, it's pretty interesting.
So let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, my name was George McIntyre, the Big Buck, and I just got a brand new 3D printer. What kind of advice would you give me for a place to go to get disc golf prints, items, plans, projects, maybe other than Thingiverse?
Really?
There's a bunch of them.
There are.
Thingiverse, printables.
Yeah, Thingiverse is really the only one I've messed with
But
because
it's
usually
the best.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually what happens is I get an idea in my head,
Uh-huh.
and then because I really don't have a creative motive or
His
Drive.
creative mojo
yeah,
is
drive. Like, I
gone.
cannot think of how to do things, but
You get the
if
idea.
if I see something, then I'm like, okay, well, let's make it useful for us. And the one website is Tinkercad. It's a really dumbed down version of a CAD software. It's super easy to use, and if I can use it and learn it in a couple of days, anyone can do it. And you just drop a file in, basic shapes, just weld them together in there, and you can have an arrow in just a few minutes. So
Cool.
Nice.
The what is this one? I haven't
So-
seen this yet.
all right, so this one here would be one of my more original designs. So going back to glow, I told you I like glow.
Mhm.
So, and I like to do things cheap as possible.
Yeah.
So once I figured out the angles on a MVP basket, a practice basket, I took this into Tinkercad. I just made a simple triangle, cut off a few inches
Truncated it,
there,
yeah.
and then put a hole in it. Well, actually, 5 holes. And what that is you can see here how it
Yeah.
has those like little lips.
Mhm.
You sit that on top of the basket and slide it back, and then you go down to Dollar Tree, and for about 25,
wow.
you buy a solar light. You just pop off the base. You got this slide back on your basket, and you pop that in there, and it sits flush.
Oh, wow.
And
Shut up.
And if you want to, you can
Nice.
put a couple zip ties in there. So
Yeah.
it's
Jim,
not
I
gonna go
hope you're
anywhere.
watching.
Yeah,
These are
that's
way
awesome.
cheaper.
Yeah, so
This is
Literally.
required viewing for Jim Morgan.
I know.
So once you get these things printed off, I am the one of the practice baskets I have in the backyard. I had 3 of these on there, and it did great. And I mean, yeah, you may hit the top of the light with a disc every once in a while, and it may break, but for $1.25, you can
Yeah.
replace the light.
Yeah.
So
And locally.
yeah, locally.
is
The only bad thing I have found with getting those at Dollar Tree is during the spring and summer they have tons of them. You get to winter,
Not so
maybe,
much.
yeah, as I say, it may be a little harder to find a
Okay.
lawn light, but
Stock up.
yeah, usually around Halloween they may have a couple different things. You may have some with ghosts on them or a pumpkin, but who cares? It's
Yeah.
$1.25, so I'm
Yeah.
happy with it.
Yeah.
Now, there's only one other thing that you brought with you today, correct?
That's true.
Now I'm going to take mine.
All right.
I want to show this one. Now, those of you saw the thumbnail.
Oh man.
Oh my God, you are the man. Check this out. We have a disc golf collective disc golf center hole towel, so that way it's not hanging down all the way. It's hanging right there. It's not real far down off your bag. It's not dragging in the mud like a lot of other golf towels,
Yeah.
right? Your ball golf towels are like this long, hanging off the big golf bags and everything. And, you know, appropriately so for that environment. However, setting it back on the ground, not having a muddy towel, dude.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And Smidge's favorite disc golf collective logo.
Yeah.
Are you
As
kidding,
is mine.
dude?
Yeah. That towel's 16 by
Chainsaw.
16 inches.
Yeah.
That's
It'll clean a few discs.
yeah.
It will.
It's awesome.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And this was just sublimated.
Yes.
So gonna wash out, gonna
Just
fade,
sublimated.
Yep.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, you can wash that. It's dyed in there, so it's not going to go anywhere.
check that out. You want an idea
Yeah.
what you could do for your club, for yourself? That's incredible, sir. That is awesome.
Thank you.
So really, anything here? Once you have your setup ready to do something,
Mhm.
is there anything here that is a lot of money to do?
No, not really. You'll have a little bit of a startup cost if you go out and buy everything new, but if you do little things here and there,
Yeah.
What
One
I've-
thing here or there.
yeah, I started off with these putty markers, and
Yeah.
I mean that really got me into it, and just start adding a little bit here and there to the equipment I have, and I mean it wasn't a whole lot of money.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And like I said, when it comes to the software, I only use free software.
Mhm.
So
See, and this really goes back, I mean, all the way back. Episode 1 for the Disc Golf Collective podcast with me sitting here in front of the camera is that it doesn't take much, right? Any one individual can do any one little thing for a course, for a disc golf community, and it's going to enrich that community. It doesn't take much, right? It could be anything from, once again, playing the course, moving a couple sticks as you go. I mean, really all the way up to helping design courses, buying baskets, or anything in between, such as any number of what really when you're doing, I can only imagine is like, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm just doing this thing. But to the folks who are using it, who are seeing it, really makes a big, big, big difference in the community. And that's part of what makes that community, that collective, that larger group, whether or not someone's actively saying, I'm part of this group, going out of their way or not, but just adding their own bit makes everything better for everyone else.
Correct.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got one course up in Cambridge, Chasing Chains. We did tags like this.
Yeah.
Just a few bucks to make those.
I've played that course.
Have you?
Yep.
Little 11-hole course.
Yep.
Yeah. I've talked to the guy that designed it, and he's like, just bring your favorite putter and your son because it's a really easy course.
That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah. So, and we made these tags. He's for a few bucks. He's going to charge a little bit more on that.
Yeah.
And that money's going to go right back in the course. So
That's awesome.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's why we're here. This guy right here, because of these guys. Ryan, man, thank you very much for coming out today. Look, I really can't thank you enough for these.
Is this mine?
That's yours.
Yes.
Ryan was gracious enough to bring one for everyone in the studio here. Yeah, that's right. TD Ethan, you get one too.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to buy everybody else's.
He did. He did.
I was like, I want every one of those, please.
Hey, look, he didn't have enough cash to get mine.
Know.
I don't think he makes enough cash in a year to get mine.
You will never buy any gift from me. Never.
Whoa.
I know. Right?
Whoa. Well, so on that note, it's 9:09.
Disco.
It's about time to wrap this one up. So real quick before we get to today's show sponsor and send everyone on their way, us especially, to go play some Gold Star with my new towel. As much as I want to just put this thing on the wall, it's a towel. I'm going to use it because I get stuff to use it. I buy beautiful discs to use them. They're beautiful. I love them. I use them. I can't help it. I can't help it. Because you know what? Really, and this is something I learned from a gentleman in Athens by the name of Jared Black, right? The folks that make the stuff, they make it to be used, right? Mm-hmm. It's cool you hang stuff up on the wall. It's cool you put your discs on the wall. Look, my PDGA membership discs are on the wall. I've got copies of a lot of discs that I put up on the wall, but every disc with few exceptions. I mean, very, very few exceptions, just because I haven't found one yet. If it's on the wall, I have another one that I play. I mean, hands down. And if I lose the one I play and I don't have another one and I can't get another one, it's probably coming off the wall. I get it to use it, but I see another one of these. I mean, I might just put it away. And they wash. It's a towel. It washes. So real quick, before we get going, Ryan, would you have anything else you would like to tell the collective today before we get going?
The only other thing going back to just doing stuff in the community, we are actually starting up a youth league too. That's
awesome.
I'm real big about trying to get
heard
the youth
about
out there.
this.
So yeah,
I've been waiting for details.
We have dates. It's April 15th through May 20th. It's going to be a 6-week league, just an hour every
day of the week.
Saturday. Yep.
That's how I got into disc golf. My daughter was better than me, and she was like 5, 6, 7 through 11.
My kids are
and just was
definitely
killing me.
interested.
And I was like, okay, well, if she's really this good, I should try to get better to help her,
Yeah.
So I love that passion, man. It's a good passion.
That's my big thing, is getting my son out there playing. I mean, especially like at Jackson.
Yeah.
Not only
and that's where the league's going to be?
It is. It's going to be at Jackson, but so much wildlife out there too. So it's even if you're having a bad round, it's like, oh, there's turkeys there. It's like deer. Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
So
Yep.
good exercise. So
now, are we running the kids on the whole 18 or the old 9?
What we're going to do
with whips.
the goal is what we're going to do.
Get on.
Is it's going to be a 6-week league. It's going to be very basic, starting off with putting, going to your up shots, going to your drive. So just progressing each week. I'm gonna have some practice baskets out there on 18.
On the
I don't want the
field.
kids out there getting discouraged, hitting trees, losing a disc in the briars. So, and then towards the later on, we'll start going out and playing a couple holes after a little bit of instruction.
Saturdays at what time?
1 to 2.
1 to 2.
Nice.
I might be able to arrange.
My kids will have to miss the first week. Well, you said April 14th,
15th.
15th. Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure I'll be in Bowling Green.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, you will.
And
I'll see if I can't make arrangements to bring your kids down with mine.
That'd be awesome.
I was gonna say the cost is going to be $15. That gets you a shirt and a disc. So
Each week?
even if the kid does not have a disc, they'll get a disc for signing up. So
Awesome.
So it's $15 a week, but the first week.
no, I'm sorry, $15 total for all 6
Wow.
weeks. 15 total.
Awesome.
Total.
So total.
Do you
Well, you can't
take
beat that.
donations?
I mean,
Well, yeah, this is going to be. It's
so
pretty
let me know.
exciting, so-
Hey, let me know if you run across any kids or what have you that would like to do it,
Yeah.
but for whatever reason, and the collective will sponsor them.
Yeah.
That's great
For sure.
And we'll
Thank you.
take care
That'd
of
be
it.
Awesome.
For sure.
And
Yep.
yeah, we want to make sure any kid that wants to gets taken care of.
All right.
We'll hook that right on up.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. Julian, he's helping plan some stuff with us. Like I said, we're gonna have practice baskets, and then Julian did run something similar to this a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple times when we had rain, it was cold, couldn't get out on the course.
Yeah.
I've got an indoor spot too at the
Yeah, we
same
do.
location.
Yeah,
So
there is.
They've got
Nice.
batting cages up during this time, but I said,
Now, are you
"That's no
talking about
problem."
the building that's right there by the bottom of the course, or on the other
It's-
side of the hill?
Bottom of the course, same parking lot?
Okay.
Same park.
So, yep,
Basketball court right inside.
yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So they're going to
Nice.
have batting cages up, but I said that's no problem. We put a basket in there. We have a couple kids throwing. Don't have to worry about getting hit in the head or anything like that.
Mhm.
So
That's beautiful. Now, one of the things that I did forget that we typically ask guests when they're in,
Mhm.
okay? And I feel kind of bad that I didn't prep you for this question. But one of the things that I will ask, the last question we'll ask is if you could, right? Because this is the Disc Golf Collective, right?
Mhm.
Collective being your own or the group's collection of people, experiences, places. So it doesn't have to be the people, right? It doesn't have to be the places, but if you would, for just a brief moment, describe your own personal disc golf collective and what that is to you.
oh shoot, it's
Yeah, I know. I should have warned you.
I figured good. Like you said, it's going back. Like I would love to have a group of people that have the same passion of getting the youth in,
Mhm.
really growing the sport that way. They're the future of the disc golf. I mean,
Absolutely.
if we don't get them involved, they're not going to be the playing. This area here, disc golf has really taken off the past couple of years. I mean,
Mhm.
really,
It's getting bigger.
it is, and it's exciting. I mean, shoot, a couple of years ago, I didn't know any of you sitting in this room. Didn't know,
Yep. I met you at Glow League.
yeah, Glow League, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun night that night.
Yeah.
I remember that night.
I'm sorry.
I don't know that that's safe
Oh,
for
I'm
the
sorry.
podcast.
Oh, it was
I'm
pouring
sorry.
down the rain. So, but no, we had a good time. But like I said, just getting the youth out there, having fun. One thing I did see, I didn't see where it was. It was just an advertisement popped up, but it was a family tournament.
Yeah.
So I was like, that'd be awesome to be able to go out there and actually play with my son. I've taken him up to Dayton and played in tournaments, but I was his caddy. So it was like, it would be
Yeah.
actually neat to actually play with him. So
Dig it.
Father
Oh.
son doubles.
yeah.
Ooh. Tournament director Ethan Lamb.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to add before we get going?
No, he gave me a good idea. Those solar lights, talking about Halloween,
yeah.
like ghost ones and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Friday night
been
glow
watching
round with
your-
the solar lights costume party for Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, your gears have been turning like
Has
the
been-
whole
yeah.
second segment.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to be buying out the Dollar
with the
Tree.
fire.
Dollar Tree. Yeah,
The
fire.
whole
Marshmallows.
circle working.
Roasted
working.
marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yeah, roasted marshmallows,
Hot
costume
dog.
party.
Yeah.
Like,
Great.
Yeah.
It's a
Do
it's
it.
a BYOH party. Bring your own hot dog.
oh, I'm in.
Okay. So Smidge, Switch Mr. James, anything you want to add before we get out of here tonight?
I got nothing to add, but I think we put out a lot of good stuff and a lot of good ideas, and
Mhm.
can't wait to see them all happen.
Ryan is the man.
Come
Absolutely.
to
That stuff
Gold
is awesome.
Star tonight.
The big buck. Anything you want to give out to the collective tonight before we get going?
Just have a good night. Remember, get out there and throw some discs.
Absolutely. before I get on out of here this evening, I would like to thank tonight's show sponsor, Morgan Chiropractic. Dr. Disc Golf Jim Morgan, who is not here this evening, I believe the big buck wore him
He's
clear
tired.
out.
He's tired.
Yes.
2 rounds.
Woof. Now, Dr. Jim Morgan, chiropractic, he's got a spot, 901 3rd Street, right in Marietta, Ohio. You can reach him 740-374-BACK, 740-374-2225. He'll get you lined up, take care of. That should about do it for this evening, collective. I am grateful that you are part of my collective, and I am honored to be part of yours. Till next time.